welcome to Reaper Life, Episode 9. In this episode, we do the Chamber of Rahmat in the Sands of Menechtarun on Reaper 8 Skulls, and we are level 10. This intro is kind of sad for me because it's the first intro that I'm doing after it's over from our end. We wrapped up the filming, if you will, over the weekend, and I was kind of been joking around with people saying, it's kind of like, it was like graduating from high school, it's the next day you wake up and, I don't have to go to school anymore, and I'm not going to see all my friends, and you're all grown up and going to different colleges and joining the army or going all your separate ways. And, some of the members have decided they want to go to 30, some of the members of the crew just had other projects to work on. I reincarnated right away. So it was just kind of weird. It's different, The good news is we got lots of videos captured to share with you. And I still get to do these intros, which, like I said, it's a little weird for me to do them after the fact. Reaper Life captured some really awesome moments, and a lot of them are still to come. I talked before how it's capturing a moment in time 5 months into Reaper mode. And I said in that first episode in the intro, maybe in a year from now we'll look back and laugh, maybe we'll laugh oh, we thought R6 was tough, I mean, we're already to a point where as a group, none of us wanted to do anything below R4 at the very least, and that was maybe if we had never done the quest before, just to sort of get a metric. And I think the whole life, we did nothing, absolutely nothing below R5. Even when we didn't record stuff, we did nothing below 5, except I think we did the DQ raid on 4 Skulls. So it's capturing a moment in time, and when we're pushing ourselves, and it's capturing that struggle, but not only struggling with the content, but there are also some interpersonal struggles, some on camera and some happen off camera. And this episode, there is a little bit of that. We talk about how Syax and I struggle. We go back and forth about, he wants to do all the optionals, and I want to skip as much as possible if it's not giving us any Reaper XP, because I just see it as, it's just taking up resources. It's taking up extra time. We already spent a half hour in here. I don't want to spend more time in resources chasing down, heroic XP, which is something I don't feel like I really need anymore because it's just coming with these Reaper quests. And, I don't have endless resources as a caster. My mana bar is precious, and I don't have unlimited, spell point potions. And I have to drink one in this quest, and I drink a bunch during Reaper Life. But even drinking 1 pot per quest, that's not a sustainable rate. If you're doing 100 quests per life, and you have to drink 1 pot every quest, well, in a few lives, I'm going to have nothing left. I like to save pots for raids, but there is a time to use them. And I certainly used a bunch this life. I die my fair share, for sure, in this quest. I think I died about 5 times in here, and we even have a total party wipe. So, like I said, we pushed ourselves, and this one's pretty tough. And it's funny, too, I also talk about how, this one, when you're doing it for Elite Bravery bonus, and you would do that at, level 12, you can Zerg this in literally a minute or 2. And so this is one of those quests where traditionally, we think of it, oh, this is just a really easy Zerg blow-off quest, but, when you're doing it on Reaper 8 Skulls, you got to take it seriously. So you'll see how serious we have to take that. And lastly, I want to say I really appreciate hearing from some of you guys who have said that this series has inspired you to do higher skull content. That was part of the reason why we wanted to do this series, and I just think it's really awesome that you guys are pushing yourselves too along with the series. Okay, let's get on to R8, Chamber of Rahmat. And on R8, that hyena's right around the corner. Meister is playing pen and paper while doing this, so he's not going to be on mic at all, and he's going to be distracted, I'm sure. Reaper. Plague. Caster. Guys, whenever we get a group of mobs that, you know, when we go up these stairs, what I want to do is bring them back so that we're on the downside of the stairs, so that we have like that pillar to block the shit that's a little bit slower. And let's not break all the things so that we get champion mummy guardians, please. Sax cannot just pass up something like that. He's got to break it and kill the mummy. It's a neuroses with him. We go back and forth. Me, I'm like, if we don't have to deal with it, let's not, because it's just expending more resources and more, you know, more time. I'm ready for raise. Thank you. Okay, we got a group of mobs. Let's bring them back down the stairs.
There's just no research somewhere.
He's right up on the stairs on the left. Caster stoned at the top of the stairs. Nice, he's dead. Three champion hyenas. That's painful. was his cyaxes and neuroses with killing stuff is so bad that a few lives ago we were doing one of these. I can't remember which Karush or Rahmat, but it's one of the ones that's just like this. If it wasn't this one, and the quest was done, and he's like still killing stuff and breaking stuff. I'm like, and it was like minutes after it's been done, and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, the quest is over. He sort of laughed at himself because he realized his own neuroses was getting the best of him. It was pretty funny. Got a big group of mobs here. We're gonna pull them down the stairs. Guess I have to drink a pot. Yep. Got a big group of mobs here.
Carney.
Bet Carney doesn't like Spice Girls. Ooh, I got my charm off.
And then
20 seconds to raise. Hyena's uncharmed. Nice stoning. 5 seconds to raise. 2, 1, go. Thank you. There's a remnant back here if you didn't get it. Got a Fear Reaper in the back, he's not aggroed yet. Oh, here they come. Another big group of mobs up here. We would do well to wait for Meister to get his turnings, because this is where the undead starts. Yeah, I see that. Oh, here they come. Shit. I wasn't even like above the steps.
Disruptor don't care.
Noise.
Nutted
Collectible. Holy crap, champion caster. Stone him if you can. Those guys stone really easily. Undead have low fort saves, so the rune stones work really well on them. It's down to Mr. Awesome.
even fast.
Is the shrine down the hall where you guys are at?
I think it's close. Let me check. See, Mr. Awesome there thinks he's so awesome because you'll hear him say like, "Oh, I'm the last one alive. I'm always the last one alive." Well, it's because he's in the frickin' back, standing, running backwards and pew-pewing. So nothing ever gets to him unless everybody else is dead. I tried to explain this to him, but he's a legend in his own mind. Yeah, we can reach the shrine from here.
I can reach it.
And that's a perfect example. Like, the front line was busted through. He didn't last long. But there are definitely plenty of times where he has saved the day. So he is a really good player. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to throw him under the bus. But he's probably not as good as he thinks he is.
I'm just a little too far.
Coming in for raise, Jimmy. Oh, fuck, I just aggroed that caster. Watch out, guys. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I didn't realize that caster was right there. Stone him if you can, guys. Shit, he's hit me with... He's stoned. He's hit me with spells right through the damn wall. And he's not stoned now.
He's also death blocked.
Okay, Jimmy, come on in. Actually, I think I can grab your stone. I failed.
Okay, alright, three crystal.
I'll get him. And another one. It's fun.
I know.
I guess it takes 3 Reapers to take us down. Based on last night. Incoming undead. Alright, Meister, it's your turn to turn. I need to switch to my light damage weapon, although it's not going to do any damage. Like, I can do like 1 light damage.
Number 6.
Oh, look at that. 1, 2, and 3 good damage. That's baller damage right there. Not the end. Let's keep moving.
Big chest.
Is that all that is a chest?
Now,
I thought lots of bad guys were gonna come out and eat us. It's crazy. This is, traditionally like a quest that you can zerg on elite in literally like 2 minutes. And here we are having to cautiously navigate through it. It's just this is part of the culture change, the culture shift that's taking place. We're having to take these quests seriously now. And that's hard for some people to adapt to. Because you think of this question, like, oh, this is the easy blow-off quest. We got 2 Reapers, actually. Don't aggro them, though. They're all aggroed. Never mind. Bring them down. We got a Fear Reaper up top, too. Okay, this is not the end. We can keep moving. Let's not do the secret passage, please.
The secret passage, just the fire reader.
Yeah,
There's a collectible.
that's okay. Let it go.
As long as you don't jump over the center, you don't make the spawn.
Incoming.
Like Reaper's down.
And there's Mr. Awesome perching on a pillar. Where the mobs can't get to him. That's why he's so awesome. I'm ready for raise.
Carney Reaper near the shrine.
Thank you.
Don't go left.
Putting in my wrist.
He's distracted. There's another shrine up there, you said?
There's a Carney Reaper by the shrine. Off to him.
Two Reapers. One's a famine. One's a plague. here's the end. I thought you said there was another shrine. One of these has 2 shrines. I always forget which one. Thank you. I may have aggroed that last group of mobs a little bit too soon. I'm on my 2nd glass of wine, so judgment may be impaired. It's difficult to say. Incoming. Twist Talisman is painful on R8. And this is the end, my friends. Good job, guys. I'll grab the seal. Looks like somebody else grabbed it. What did you guys think of R8?
Not bad.
Caragon's tasty hands.
One check caster for us, though. That was it.
33 minutes is pretty bad. I'll put R8 a little bumpy. Casters are rough. Champ casters are rough. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Cool.